Well, it may be the offseason, but it's been anything but boring for the Vegas Golden Knights in recent days.
Yeah, 2 trades have sent a pair of Knights to new teams and given the VGK 3 new players, including an NHL All-Star. Sports reporter Nick Walters is at City National Arena as the team introduces its new big-name forward.
Every year on July 1st, free agency frenzy takes the NHL by storm. The Golden Knights front office has been busy here in Summerlin, but it's trades that shake up the roster, giving the team a new star to wield the sword in Mitch Marner.
You want to win. That's the whole goal of why we do this. You want to hoist that Stanley Cup. This team has shown that they can do it. I'm lucky enough to now hopefully bring another piece in to help bring it back here.
Welcome to the Golden Knights. He's had a tremendous NHL career. This is going to be the perfect time to make this change.
During Dev Camp on Monday, VGK decision makers got on the phone and pulled off a blockbuster sign and trade, sending forward Nic Roy to the Toronto Maple Leafs for coveted right wing Mitch Marner, inking the free agent to an 8-year, $96 million contract, a $12 million average, tied for the 5th richest in the league.
We would have pursued Mitch Marner, we won the Stanley Cup. Like he's a world-class talent. He's one of the best forwards in the NHL. Elite playmaker, tremendous passer, dynamic. Our fans will love this player.
It's a really cool feeling to be called a Knight again. Something I took with great passion when I was in London, and something I'm going to take great passion with being here in Vegas.
A 3-time NHL All-Star, Marner spent his entire 9-year NHL career with Toronto, ranking 5th in Leafs history with 741 total points, coming off a career season in which he eclipsed the century mark in points for the first time. The 28-year-old is excited for his new chapter in Vegas.
I mean, obviously the winning regimen they've put up through the last 5 years, of really since they've been in the league. Got such a competitive team every year, got such good players here. It seemed like everything was a pretty good fit for my wife and I and our new son, and lucky enough it all worked out, and you know, this is where we wanted to be.
The Marner deal comes as dominoes fall in the Knights offseason. Riley Smith and Brandon Saad re-signed on 1-year deals. Nick Hague traded to Nashville for Jeremy Lauzon and Colton Sissons. And banged-up veteran Alex Pietrangelo landing on LTIR, freeing cap space to a forward pairing Marner with Jack Eichel to create a lethal duo.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's obviously an exceptional player. I'm very excited to start working with him and try to, figure out the chemistry quickly and get that rolling.
The Knights may keep their wallet open as an extension for Eichel could be on the horizon. In free agency news, Vegas extended qualifying offers to restricted free agents, retaining rights to 5 players, including Alexander Holtz and Cole Schwindt. Victor Olofsson is a UFA, and the VGK let Tanner Pearson walk.
Very much looking forward to the start of the season and getting going here and getting around the guys and, just really finding our way to how we can help this team win hockey games.
The Knights will wrap up Dev Camp on Wednesday afternoon after VGK prospects give back to the community on 702 Day. From City National Arena, I'm Nick Walters, Channel 13 Sports.
The VGK adding 4 young players to their organization on Saturday. Nick Walters has more.
As Dev Camp begins, the Vegas Golden Knights front office begins wheeling and dealing. VGK fans wouldn't have to wait until Tuesday's free agency frenzy to see news break. 2 trades going down, one sending a longtime Knight elsewhere, and the other being a splash addition.
It's always kind of a nerve-wracking time of year because you never know who's going to come, who's going to go.
With GM Kelly McCrimmon and President George McPhee watching prospects on the ice, they got on the phone to get a blockbuster done. The Golden Knights are trading for Toronto Maple Leafs star forward Mitch Marner, acquiring the 28-year-old right wing and reportedly signing the impending free agent to an 8-year, $96 million deal worth $12 million per season.
He may not be, the absolute star of the NHL, but people around him are better because he's on the ice.
Marner coming into this group of people and this culture is going to make him a great postseason player.
Mitch Marner's probably my favorite player in the NHL who's not a Golden Knight. Energy personified on the ice and has crazy skill. I could just see him and Eichel pulling off some incredible things together.
Early Monday, fans woke up to the news that the Golden Knights were trading defenseman Nick Hague and a conditional 2027 third-round draft pick to the Nashville Predators for 2 veteran depth pieces, defenseman Jeremy Lauzon and forward Colton Sissons. Now 26, Hague was the Golden Knights' 4th ever entry draft selection in 2017 and has been in the organization for 8 seasons, playing in the Fortress for 6, helping the Knights win the Cup in 2023. How are you going to remember his contributions?
Just being an absolute beast on the ice.
He was always willing to fight when needed, always willing to kind of do whatever the team needed him to do.
His departure helped the VGK create cap space to bring Marner Magic to Vegas. Another reason for cap relief, an uncertain future for Alex Pietrangelo. The VGK D-man reportedly in danger of missing all of next season and needing multiple surgeries after battling through injuries last season. Having played well over 1,000 NHL games, the 35-year-old is expected to land on LTIR, letting Vegas put his $8.8 million cap hit towards Marner's contract.
You don't want the Pietrangelo back that ended the season. He just wasn't himself.
From City National Arena, I'm Nick Walters, Channel 13 Sports.
Why do you think that the Knights could benefit from having a goal scorer like Marner on this team?
Well, they'll benefit in many ways. The regular season, not as much, because we already are a pretty fair regular season team. But that postseason has to be improved. 3 of the last 4 years, we've been eliminated in the second round at most. We can't let that happen again, and Marner has never played past the second round. So Coach Cassidy, and there's no better, will bring that out in him, I hope.
You know, in the next 24 hours, we could be getting pretty big news surrounding a former Maple Leaf with Mitch Marner. What do you think about what he could bring to the Golden Knights?
Mitch Marner is probably my favorite player in the NHL who's not a Golden Knight. So I am very excited by that prospect. He just, again, is just energy personified on the ice and has crazy skill. I could just see him and Eichel pulling off some incredible things together. So I'm excited by that possibility. I hope it comes to pass.
Whirling all around this building right now is Mitch Marner and the potential of landing him Toronto Maple Leafs forward. What do you think he could bring to the table?
From what I've seen and heard, he seems to be just a good guy that his teammates like in the locker room, on the ice. He may not be, the absolute star of the NHL, but people around him are better because he's on the ice. So if he comes to Vegas and can help our team play better, I'm all for it.
We just had a long talk with Danny Webster from the Review-Journal, and he put it very well. He said Marner coming into this group of people and this culture is going to make him a great postseason player, which he has never been. That's what we need.
Well, free agency is beginning tomorrow morning, and you could even land Marner earlier in a sign and trade. Yeah. How are you feeling right now? Just because there's so much that could happen in the next 24 hours.
I'm excited. I know it sucks that Pietrangelo's out for the season. We lost Haig, so there's some big names gone. But if we could refresh the roster, get some big names back in, and show up next season ready to play, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's always kind of a nerve-wracking time of year because you never know who's going to come, who's going to go, what trades are going to happen. And so it's hard to, kind of see how it's all going to fall at the end. And it could be super exciting things, or it could be like your favorite player is gone.
Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoy whatever does happen.
Thank you.